Welcome to Women Awakening. I'm Cynthia James, and this network is about changing lives one woman at a time. Welcome to Women Awakening, where we're changing lives one woman at a time. And you may have noticed that there's a man sitting next to me. I want you to meet Martin Rutte.
Hi, everyone.
I'm happy to have him here because he has written this book, Project Heaven on Earth. There's a lot of information that we need here, ladies, and so Martin, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
So could you please tell us what you do for a living?
Yep, I'm a management consultant, and I work with some very big companies in my life. Mary Merrill Dow, Apple Computer, Southern California Edison. I've spoken 4 times at the Harvard Business School. I'm a New York Times business best-selling author of Chicken Soup for the Soul at Work. So I have a pretty straight corporate, existence. And about 20 years ago, how I got into the book was I looked around the world and I saw there were a lot of results that I did not like. Hunger, war, poverty. Is there something I can do about it? And then this thought popped into my head, Cynthia, heaven on earth. And I thought, wow, you can't say that. and I thought, no, that's woo-woo, that's impossible, it can't happen. And then I'm thinking, but wait a minute. We can have hell on earth, can't we? We have lots of hells on earth. Why can't we have and start talking about it and start engaging and building truly heaven on earth? So that was the genesis of the idea.
So I want to know what this means and why is it important for us?
For us, for women, or for humanity?
Let's
do women or both.
Let's do both.
For women, because I've done tons and tons of workshops on this, and there was a woman who once said to me, heaven on earth is important because heaven on earth is the natural language of women. And I went, oh my God. And that has been my experience to date, which is that more women than men get this at this point in time anyway.
Right.
And they, I've had women crying in my seminars when they get what heaven on earth is for them. I've had women sobbing when all that energy is released. And so that's why I think it's so important for women and for all of us, for humanity. It's because I think we need a new story. A named story, not just we need a new story, we need a new story. We need a named story. And I'm suggesting that the name of the story is Project Heaven on Earth. That we're actually creating the kind of life and relationships and work and world that we truly desire.
And see, that's why I wanted you to be the first man on our network because of what you believe. So could you tell me about the 3 simple questions?
The tagline, can we do this?
Yes.
The tagline is Project Heaven on Earth, the 3 simple questions that will help you change the world easily. So what I did, Cynthia, is in interviewing over and over again people, I began to distill these 3 questions down to get at what the essence of heaven on earth is for you and how you can get into action around that. So with your permission, I'd like to ask you. Okay. Recall a time when you experienced heaven on earth.
When I adopted my son.
Look at your face.
It was joy.
All right, second question. Here's a magic wand. And with this wand, you can have heaven on earth. What's heaven on earth for you?
Every person feels loved, supported, has food to eat, a home, and feels safe.
Very clear, very clear. And the third question, what simple, easy, concrete steps will you take in the next 24 hours to move that forward?
Complete this video with you so lots of women know that they're supported and loved.
Very clear. So let's go to the questions. So the first question, recall a time when you experienced heaven on earth. What's interesting is what you did not do and what almost nobody does, which is you didn't say to me, what do you mean by heaven on earth? And so the only way you could answer the question is by knowing what it is for you.
Yes, exactly.
When I adopted my child. The second question, the magic wand, removes the necessity of having to know how you're going to get it. And if you don't have to know how, you can just go wide and deep, which is what you did. And then the third question is, but I want you to get into action around that. And I want to get you into action around that quickly. thus the word simple. I'm beginning to discover in the last couple of months the notion of simple. Simple gets you into action.
Yes.
That's simple, I can do that. I had a woman in Austria, Elizabeth. We were doing this webinar, and we were talking about heaven on earth, and I said, so is there a project that you'd like to do? And she said, yes, Austria is a heaven on earth nation. And I went, whoa! Why did you say that? And she said, because it's simple. All the way down the line to a woman who simply put her definition of heaven on earth at the end of her email address. So whatever is simple for you, the question somebody asked me a couple weeks ago is, what's your simple? So that's the question I'm asking the viewers now. What's your simple? What's one simple thing you can do in the next 24 hours to move heaven on earth, by your definition, forward?
I love this. So this book is available on Amazon.
It's available on Amazon globally, and in addition to the 3 questions, there are 7 gateways. So, and it's a workbook. It's a journey. As somebody said, it's an instruction manual for heaven on earth. When you finish this book, you'll be clear on, this is what heaven on earth is for me, and here is my unique contribution. We can't do it without you. Your contribution is necessary. And for me, I think women are the leaders now in this.
Beautiful. So ladies, I want you to pick up this book. Martin Rutte is not only a humanitarian, he's a lovetarian. So what's the URL for this?
Very simple. I've forgotten. No. ProjectHeavenOnEarth.com. Or, do you know there's another title to the book?
No.
Project Heaven on Earth.
Oh, Project Heaven on Earth. Love it.
Because project is a noun and a verb. So we can project, or you can project heaven on earth, and you can project heaven on earth.
So please know that these interviews are to remind you of who you are and what you come here to do. You're important, you matter. Your presence on this planet is essential. So please come back and look at the videos time and time again and get inspired, because we love you. See you in the next show.
Bye-bye.